So welcome to this week's Love Food Ibiza with me, Tess Prince. We're at literally one of my favourite places on the island. It's Viva Flor. Everything is grown locally on the land. It's seasonal and it just tastes out of this world and it's a joy. Tomorrow I'm going to Formentera on a solar powered catamaran. Wow. There's no cooker and I'm going to be doing raw food. What's perfect about this shop, it's all under one roof. It's a gorgeous sunny day, perfect for sailing to Formentera, a stunning Balearic island just off the coast of Ibiza. This is a special episode because, as you can see, we're not actually in Ibiza, it's over there. I've been really lucky to be invited along on this amazing ecological catamaran. So this is the super stunning Bella Verde. We've got Alistair here and Martin. So thank you so much. How honoured I am to be on your fabulous boat. Today I'm going to do a couple of recipes for you. I'm going to do a pasta salad, but without pasta, so using zucchini and homemade pesto. Over here, I've actually sun-blushed tomatoes. So that's actually taken 3 days, but I'm finishing them off on your...
Using the sun, just like us.
That's another ecological way without cooking. I'm gonna start preparing. So the first stage of this recipe is quite simply just shredding the courgette. At home you might have a spiral cutter, but I've got this pretty basic gadget. And you just shred it along. We've finally shredded the courgette and now we need to add the Himalayan sea salt. A good teaspoon, and then that will sit there for about half an hour. And that will release all the excess water and it also kind of slightly cook it as well. Right, so that's finito. So the next stage of this recipe is making the pesto. So normally pesto is usually made with pecorino or parmesan, but for this particular recipe I'm going to keep it vegan. So you're going to get the creaminess from an avocado. And then also I've got pine nuts from Ibiza and also almonds from Ibiza. And I'm going to attempt to pound it in this pestle and mortar with the help of these lovely guys. Can I get one of you to start plucking some of that basil? These have got to be the best commie chefs in the world. So if you can just slice that in half, I'm going to use half of the avocado, scoop it into the bowl. Alistair, if you can just pluck off as many of those amazing basil leaves and shove those in the bowl. So while they're beavering away there, I've got 2 cloves of garlic. I'm going to give that a grind up. Here we've got pine nuts and shaved almonds. In they go. That's about 60 grams. I'm going to get bashing. That looks perfect. So guys, if you can pass me over that amazing basil and avocado. And I'm gonna now start bashing it in the pestle and mortar. I'm gonna put that last bit in and I'm gonna let you guys take over. So this is an amazing locally produced extra virgin olive oil. This is about 60 ml going in and I'm gonna let you take it over if that's okay. Okay. Get you nice and messy. It's certainly looking pretty good. So with the aid of my fabulous commie chefs, I've got this amazing avocado pesto. It needs a little bit of lemon juice just to stop it going brown. Give that a final mix. So right now we're going to check the courgettes. They've been sitting here in the Himalayan sea salt, and as you can see there's quite a lot of surplus liquid there, so we can drain that off. And can I drain that directly in the sea, guys?
Yes.
Are you happy?
That's completely organic.
That's organic.
That can go straight in there.
A bit of sea salt in the sea salt. So we've got the courgettes, and then we're going to add the pesto, and then we'll give that a nice final mix up. So that's all finally mixed. Then we're going to just put it into this fabulous bowl, which is colour coordinated with your boats. I did that on purpose, guys. So that is a super healthy vegan pasta. And then, as I said earlier, I've got these amazing sun-blushed tomatoes, which I've actually sun-blushed here on the boat. So all I did was sprinkle a bit of olive oil on there and some sea salt, and we've got garlic and thyme. I'm going to add those to the top of the salad. So really, absolutely no cooking involved. So this is the beautiful green, homage to this beautiful boat that we are on. Sticking with the raw theme, I'm going to make these guys a raw carrot cake, which is completely vegan. And also I've got this gadget to make it in, which is another new experience for me, so I like to challenge myself. Here are all the ingredients to make it. You get the sweetness from the majol dates, which are these beautiful dates here. They're almost like slightly caramelized in flavour. And then you've obviously got the sultanas, and then we've got coconut. There's absolutely no cooking involved, it's just chopping and blending it together. So I've got this nifty little blender that just uses basically manpower, girl power. In we go with the grated carrots. That's actually 1 grated carrot there, 3 majol dates, that's 40 grams of walnut and about 25 grams of raisin. Push that down. And then I've got 15 grams here of coconuts. And then I've got about a teaspoon of cinnamon, and then I'm going to put in a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Lid on, turn it over, and let's get going. So I've got my lovely Martin that's going to help me finish the blending with his manpower. You okay to do that?
Yeah.
There we go. Amazing. I think that's perfect. Amazing. Now we're going to make the frosting. So I've got the cashews here. They've been soaking for half an hour in mineral water. And then we just need to add some almond milk. So I've got 60 grams of cashews, and I'm going to put in about 30 ml of the milk. And then I brought my stick blender along, so if I can use your solar power, that's okay. So I hope this works. Obviously at home you'd probably use a NutriBullet, so you get a much creamier consistency, but hey, we're out at sea with my stick blender. So I'm actually really super surprised at the consistency of that. Admittedly, we've used probably a lot of their solar power making it. So that's the cashew cream blended, and I'm just going to add a bit of flavouring to it, and that's going to be half an orange zest. And then I've got some lovely organic vanilla extract. So again, just about half a capful. And then I'm going to add some agave syrup, organic agave syrup, just to add a little bit of sweetness. It doesn't need too much, just a little splash. And then mix that around, and that's ready to go. And now for the fun part, layering it up. So that's my blended cake mix. What I like to do is present it in a cooking ring, and that way I can layer up frosting and cake mix together. You get a nice contrast of textures and flavours that way. And this is the challenging bit where I take the lid off and it goes flying everywhere. So as you can see, you've got a lovely cake-like consistency there. When I first made this recipe, I actually was astonished how delicious it is. I'm a massive fan of indulgent carrot cake. This actually does deliver all kinds of amazing flavour. So I'm going to pat that down. You don't want to overpress it. And then I'm going to do a layer of cashew cream. So by adding that, you've just got that real velvety texture. And now I'm going to put the second layer on top. Pat that down. For the final presentation, I've transferred it onto this deliciously raw carrot cake board. I've brought along some ingredients to make it look pretty. So I've got some red currants here, and this is my little box of wild flowers. I've got some flowering rosemary, which I think works really lovely against the contrast of the red currant. So I'm going to poke that in there. And then I've got some lovely chopped mixed nuts. And on the board, I did have some cinnamon to sprinkle on the top, but it's blown away in the wind. And this is the moment of truth, when I lift the ring and hope it stays in layers. Whoop! And here we go. There. So here we go, deliciously raw carrot cake, 100% vegan, organic, all the ingredients from Ibiza, and using hardly any power at all apart from amazing solar power. So here we go, I hope the boys like it. I've decided to set up a lovely little secret intimate spot for the boys to have their picnic on the beach. I'm just putting the last finishing touches on. So you can perch your lovely bums on those planks.
Yeah.
I'm definitely the lucky lady in the middle here. This is what we've made on board. The pesto salad with the home-sun blush tomatoes. And then I've done this vitamin water. Please tuck in. It's been an absolute pleasure to be on your boat. What a treat.
So we thought we'd make a little surprise for you that we do for our special guests that come out on the boat.
Wow.
First I just need to make a call. Now they should be coming. I can see them.
Oh my God. No, are they mermaids? So guys, you haven't had your raw carrot cake that's now cooking in the sunshine.
Well, let's go for it.
So tuck in. There's some. You got some spoons there.
Okay.
And I want to see if you like it as much as. Yeah, go for it. And see if you like it as much as regular carrot cake. And thanks again, guys. It's just been the most amazing day. What's that like?
That cashew stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, this food was absolutely amazing. I'd love to celebrate this moment with this lovely champagne.
Beautiful. Whoa! Whoa! That's a lively one.
Thank you, Tess.
To Bella Verde.
Tasty.
Yes.
What an absolutely incredible day I've had. The guys have treated me like an absolute princess.
Everybody! Mojito time! You like mojitos?
Especially for the sunset, for this beautiful sunset in Formentera.
Right now. Mojito time.
Okay. Wow.
¿Dónde los hacemos?
Good day.
Done loads of celebrities this season.
Yeah, this season and the past season.
Yeah.
I had very lucky with very important people in the world like Leonardo DiCaprio, Roberto Cavalli, Liv Tyler, Kate Moss.
So you've got strawberry ones and regular?
And original, yeah.
Original.
Original or strawberry.
So I'm looking forward to seeing what rum you've got.
The best rum. Legendario from Cuba, 7 years old. Very special rum.
We have the very special kind of mint.
I can smell it from here.
You can smell it. Yes, sure.
Oh wow. What gave you the idea to be Mr. and Mrs. Mojito of Ibiza? And Formentera and the Balearics?
I choose Ibiza for the people.
Okay.
Because here the energy from the people is amazing. It's only in the world for me. Yeah, I think.
Agree with that.
And later the geographic is wonderful.
Yeah.
All together with the light, special light and sunset here in these islands. It's very difficult to find in the rest of the world.
And I want to hear about Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio, I met with him in St. Bart's in Caribbean for the New Year party and make a mojito for him. Mojito time, no? Are you ready? Maybe
that is a generous measure.
My friend Martin.
Thank you very much.
My God. Guys,
the best ecologist skipper in the world.
Yes, thank you for this amazing day.
Thank you. So that is, I have to say, the best mojito I've ever had. What an absolutely incredible day. I can't believe what fun I've had. And thanks so much to Martin and Alistair for letting me on this fabulous boat. It doesn't get better than this. So full recipes for today will be found on the website lovefoodibiza.com.